Hello, good evening. Welcome to 10x Investor Education channel. Very excited to present this video. Disclaimer, this is not an advice. Please research and trade at your own risk. And this is just my opinion. Below, I describe my position in each of the stock. Okay. Today, I am taking a different format. I would like to show everything and narrate like a story. In stock market investing, timing is very important. I will never be able to go back in time and buy Tesla stock for $40 or Amazon stock for $100. It's called missed boat. The success depends on you finding early winners and keep on investing them, not necessarily trade them for 10-20% profit, but keep on investing them for long-term growth. Okay, so the story I'm talking about is Peter Thiel. I have been following Peter Thiel before Palantir IPO. And there were a lot of analysis. Palantir is not a straightforward company. It has a lot of issues with government contracts. A lot of people does not like their practices. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether they make money and they make Wall Street happy. So what happened was a lot of analysts said, hey, it's an expensive one, not a good IPO investment, you should wait on, don't buy an IPO. A lot of analysts said that. So people who doesn't know Peter Thiel, he is an early investor in Facebook and he made billions in it. He is also a co-founder of PayPal and also major investor and major co-founder of Palantir Technologies. So I have been following Peter Thiel for a while, and also I know the IPO date. The IPO date for Palantir is September 30th. So on IPO date, I actually bought Palantir stock $9.55, 10 shares. On same day, I bought 40 more shares. I bought 90 more shares. You get the point. I bought a couple of hundred shares on that day. So now Palantir. So just imagine this is this is actually happened. This is happened real conversation with a real friend. So the Palantir price at the time was $9.50. I asked myself, dude, Palantir went up IPO today. Peter Thiel is very smart and I believe in him. Did you buy any? My friend told, no, I'll take a look at it. Okay. So meanwhile this passed, and then I have been selling puts. As you can see, $7 puts I got $1.40 per share, and also I sold out one of the existing stock and covered calls. I got another $165, and I take this money, I invest back into Palantir. So that's been have been growing. So after this happened, after a few days passed by, now Palantir price went up to $12.50. So I met my friend again, dude, Palantir went up by 30%. ARK, most of you have assumed know, and Cathie Wood, ARK has been buying recently. I loaded myself few hundred stocks. Did you buy any? Okay. My friend told, no, I missed, oh my God, 30% up, let it drop a little bit, I will buy. After a few days he passed, now the Palantir price is $16.50. So I met my friend again and I told him, hey, Palantir had a great quarter and guidance, and ARK has been loading up heavily, and they bought 16 million worth of stock in one day. On the day they announced quarter results, and a lot of institutions are loading up. Did you buy any? Okay. My friend said, oh no, I missed. It's too hot right now. It's went up like almost doubled. Let it drop a little bit, I'll buy. Okay. What I've been doing is myself, I bought more and sold covered calls and kept my price below $10. Okay. After a few days passed, now Palantir price is $27.50. Again the conversation, I met my friend. I asked him, dude, Palantir going up every day. I bought a few hundred more. Did you buy any? He said, no way, it's too expensive right now. I won't buy at this price. But I bought more and sold cover calls to keep my average price $12. So as you can see here, my transaction. So you're ordered to buy 100 shares at around $28. And I opened, immediately I sold it for $14. I sold a $14 contract for the put and also 1200 contract for the covered calls. So with all this, I kept Palantir price. Right now the price is at $28. So remember, it's $9 on the first day, less than 2 months, it's $28, and overall the month up by 194%. My return is $12,000, including options is $16,000, and my actual return is 110% in this one. So still with covered calls, if we consider my average stock price is $12. $12 is less than $28, like 60% less than $28. So as you can see here, I still have puts for Palantir, $10 puts, $9 puts, and then $7.5 puts, and these are my early $15 calls. As you can see, I still have $7.50 puts. I recently sold several $5 puts for 10 cents. I bought back, not sold, bought back for like I got 90% of the premium that got paid to me in less than 4 weeks or 5 weeks, and I recycled money back into Palantir stock. So I just want to take this an example, the difference between an opportunistic aggressive investor versus a passive investor who takes time, who does the research for a few days, few months, and then try to get into stock market or particular stock. So one disclaimer here, I'm long on Palantir. I'm planning to hold on for a while. I'll have a lot of covered calls will be sold off, but I keep using that money to buy more. Let's say, for example, first day, if the Palantir price went down from $5 to $10, went down to $5 from $10, then I would have said, hey, bye Palantir, few $100 stock locks, then I would have not invested in that anymore if it continues going on like that. Okay, so the summary is you find winners early and stick to them. You lose the losers. That's the summary. Okay, that's the one example. Okay, so I want to start with another example. You probably know Steve Weiss on CNBC recommended Jumia on November 17th, 12:30 p.m. in the middle of the show. People who doesn't know Steve Weiss, I'll just quickly show what is CNBC, who is Steve Weiss. Okay, so this is called CNBC halftime show. Happens at 12 o'clock every day in the afternoon, and these are the people, bios of the people. This is Steve Weiss, and this is Joseph Terranova, and then Pete Naranjan, John, Stephanie Link, Joshua, and Jim Leventhal. The reason why I'm showing is I follow these people, and these are very smart people, and they gave me a lot of good trades. Okay, so for example, take Stephanie Link. So she manages 33 people who manages around 40 billion or 170 billion assets in companies. So these are not small people who manages 100,000, 200,000 or 100 million people. These are the people taking decisions, buying stocks in millions of dollars when they pick that particular stock pick. Okay, so Steve Weiss, as you can see here, he's a very smart guy. He is very smart guy, and he has an investing firm, and then he also wrote several books. I read a lot of his books, investing books. He advised me on Jumia on November 17th, which is less than 10 days back, and also he can see all his picks. Moderna was $25. He gave me the trade around $25. So it's not about buying Moderna at $100 right now, but buying at early $25 and growing with Moderna, that's what makes you successful. So I took his advice on that day, and he recommended on that day and told that I took and bought 100 stocks of Jumia. So Jumia, this is my trade, Jumia at $16.17, bought 100 shares. Okay, so on the same day, because I have not done enough research, I don't want to take any chance. I took 30% of commission premium I got, and then sold covered calls at $14.40. Now Jumia covered calls are $15, which means I lost $1,000. It doesn't matter because I took that money, I invested back into Jumia. So your order to sell, okay, I got 30% commission or premium. So right now, as you can see here, I bought that $16.17 at November 17th, today November 26th, and then Jumia is $37.80, and in 10 days, less than 10 days, the return is 13% or $8,000 profit. But if you include the covered calls, under 30% is close to $150. So $150 in 10 days, 150% in 10 days. So since then, even today, I saw 10 days, the price went up by 150%. So let me take a break. Instead of buying stock and doing covered calls, let me do covered puts, which means I did a covered put and I got a $2,000 commission. So again, my net price on this one is close to $16, which is less than 50% of the current stock price. Okay, 60%, less than 60% of the current stock price. So I have several of these winners, but just want to show two examples. So I buy a lot of these stocks, and literally, believe me, only 2 or 3 out of 10 will be successful. So these 2 out of 3 will be 400%, 500% go on for in few months, whereas the losers, I lose them around $100, $200 or $400, $500. Then I lose the losers. I don't mind losing the 7 losers for these 2-3 winners. Okay, the goal here is, as you buy the winners, you keep the average price paid per share around 40 to 50% below the current share price. If any reason there is a bad quarter or the sell-off, a pandemic happens, you don't have to worry. This keeps you peaceful in the night, and you will never, almost like 90% of the time, you never lose money with this strategy because you are using options to leverage and take advantage. So this is what the strategy I've been teaching. So you don't have to worry because you are buying the price, you are buying Palantir at $27 or Jumia at $35. As long as you know what you are doing, as long as you know how you are leveraging, taking a less risk and keeping your average price paid less than 50% of the stock current price. I hope you like the video. Take a second, please click on like button. Please post your comments and then subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next video. Thank you. Have a great evening.